we look at 4 factors that are going to affect your future financially. They include the first one being demographics. You've heard demographics, I'm sure, before, especially in like election time. But when we refer to demographics, demographics are characteristics, personal characteristics, statistical characteristics of a general group of people. So part of your demographics in this group as a whole right now, seniors. Male, female, 17 to 18 years old. Okay, part of that is age, part of that is gender, but it also includes things like race. Okay, we included the education level, senior, but it could include things like high school diploma, college diploma, college education, a degree. It could include, master's degree. With that, it's also include income levels. So a lot of different other factors. Okay, so we're talking about people themselves. Your demographics are going to change. Okay, how are your demographics going to affect you financially in the future? Well, I'm assuming that everybody's going to have some type of education level. Your financial future is going to change automatically for hopefully everybody come at the end of May. It's amazing what that piece of paper can do for you, just in terms of money. For those of you planning on to go to college, or maybe even tech school, get your associate, your bachelor's degree. Why are you doing that? Investment, right? You understand that by sticking that money into education, you're going to get a higher paying job than those who don't have college, don't have any college. That's the way it is. Okay, so that education level is going to change your financial future. The amount of money then that you make is going to change. The amount of money that you have to spend is going to change. You have more money to spend, believe it or not, than I do. Your discretionary income is higher. You don't have all the bills that I have. You don't have a car payment, a house payment, a gymnastics profession, a booster basketball, summer softball. You don't have those things. Those are my things, right? What do you have? Maybe a cell phone, but maybe some of you have parents that pay for that. Your car insurance, maybe you pay for it, but maybe you don't. The money that you make, for the most part, you have the ability to spend. Now, some of you are choosing to save it for college, but you have that money to spend. So your age, your income levels are going to affect your financial future. We take a look at the second factor, culture. Okay, what is culture? Take those things that we talked about last week, those decisions, things that are going to affect your decisions. Decisions are based off values and ethics, and put them together. Culture are those beliefs and behaviors that are common to you. It's again, you do what you do because that's what you do. Your behaviors, your beliefs are going to affect your financial future. I'm guessing that what you believe is right now, your culture right now, may change 15 years from now. I know mine did. The things that I was spending my money on when I was your age is way different than what I'm spending my money on now. Okay, it just is. That's kind of when you know you hit the next pinnacle in your life. I love telling this story. This is when I knew I was like growing up. Okay? wife and I bought a house, actually it was my great grandparents' house. It was a house in town, and it had shrubs. They had a hedge of shrubs that outlined the property. Okay, most older homes do. We took those shrubs out, we dug them out, had somebody come in, dig them out. I knew I made it to the next level when I had some extra money. You know what I did with that extra money? Went and bought grass. I was so excited. I took extra money that I had and I stuck it into my house. That's when you know you made it to the next level in your life. Because when you have extra money and you buy and you spend it on your house. You don't go out and buy a new toy. You buy grass. Maybe you buy a new lawnmower or weed eater, something like that. When those decisions, when your birthing decision based off of a household tool, you know you made it to the next level. Okay? Your culture will change. The third factor that's going to affect your future, from a financial standpoint, is technology. Think about how technology has changed the whole world. Think about technology has influenced our life. When I talk about technology, we're talking about those tools that make it easier. We're not just talking about buying technology. I mean, technology has affected our financial future already just by the simple fact of one of the major decisions in life right now. What cell phone do I buy? And we're talking this morning, the Android Apple argument has become as big and as important as Ford versus Chevy.
Shut up.
It has. Okay, so we're not just talking about what we buy in terms of technology, but we're talking about having an impact on how we buy. Think about the way that we have paid and shopped, how that has changed already. Think about how technology has changed banking in the last even 5 years. You know, you're pretty new in this whole banking thing and actually being responsible for managing your money, putting money into an account. Well, we didn't have the technology. The technology wasn't even there 5, 10 years ago that it is there today. Online banking, mobile apps, depositing your paycheck, to have a paper check and to be able to deposit that check into a savings account or a checking account automatically from at home. That didn't exist 5 years ago. Started to, but it was pretty rough. Almost every bank has that now. What's it going to be like in the future? iPay. The debit card, credit card, wallet, cash. I mean, realistically, that's going to be a thing of the past come 10 years. iPay or whatever form that is that's the wave of the future. And that's going to make a huge impact on your financial decision. It's going to make it more, you have to be more responsible. Why are they doing this? Because people want you to be able to spend your money. Easier you can spend your money, the more the money they'll make. If you have to physically leave your house to go buy something, if I can order it from Amazon and have it shipped to my house, I'm more likely to buy it. Right? Grocery shopping, what's that going to look like? Punch it up on your app and boom, it's delivered. I mean, it's not that far now with Amazon. And there are services that will do that. McDonald's has the app. Order it on the app, go through the drive-thru, pick it up. Now, they're going to play a major role in your financial future. And the last one, and we're going to spend more time about it, talking more about it here in the future, economics. We talked about economics. We're looking at that study. We're studying the way that money is created and spent. Having an understanding of how you spend your money is important. having an understanding of how prices will change in the future is valuable information. I mean, think about it. How valuable information would it be to know what gas is gonna cost 2 years from now? That's pretty valuable information, right? And maybe you won't know the exact amount, but you know what's gonna happen to it. Is it gonna go up? Is it gonna go down? What's the price of gas gonna be like next week? Sam, what do you think?
Sure.
That's all part of economics or studying the economy. And if you don't think the economy is important, try watching the news and try getting to that half-hour newscast without the word economics or economy brought up. Some way, shape, or form.
Your economy every 10 cents.
It's on everything. It's what you're talking about all the time. Everything they report on affects the economy. Political relations in North Korea affects the economy. The Winter Olympics affects the economy. Think about the economic impact of hosting the Olympics. Huge. So those are the four main components of your economy, of your future. Those are the four things that are going to affect your financial future. And knowing how they do that is awfully important.